Brandon wants his opening to be like.
Nah,
bass.
they have to hit
Like.
me.
Okay, wait, no. I got you on this one. Ready? You know what I know you cannot deny as a fire fucking opening? Rumbling.
You're gonna have to like sing it or some shit.
Oh.
Break free.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's that good shit.
This video is brought to you by HelloFresh. HelloFresh's goal is to build food solutions with the least possible impact on the environment. Use the link in the description below to get yourself 21 free meals plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ooch. I'm here with my brother Ooch and the homie Kai and the special guest returning to the chat. Well, it's actually first time here on Football Podcast. Little Ooch. And we are back again. Once again. How y'all doing today? Boys, children of all ages, the trifecta is here. Oh, God. Okay, the full house. Brother Ooch, take it away.
Yeah, what's going on, mama? Shout out Piccolo on the chat. You know what I mean?
Solidation. All right, the energy is here. We are fire, back again, once again. Your favorite podcast. We are here. You guys can, it is okay now. We are back, all right? And for the first time, like I mentioned, this is the first guest that we've had, I believe, for this new year, right? We haven't had anybody
Well,
on.
if we're talking about
Yeah.
Yeah, first guest for 2023 here on Full Power Podcast, none other than not so Little Ooch. What's going on, little man?
High school sucks.
You can say that again. But yeah, yes, this is episode 91 Full Power Podcast. For those that are new, welcome. This is the greatest. Go ahead, what?
91.
I think this is 91.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, 91. We're 9 away from big ol' 100. Now that is pretty nuts.
And 70 away from 21.
What's he on about?
I don't know. I don't know.
70.
But 13 minus 50 is 47 after all. So, anyways, brother Ooch, how you doing today, sir?
I'm all right, man. Going through the motions. I mean, we're at dad, so it's chill.
The vibes are always good here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. Get the dings for that one right there.
Channel.
All right, Kai Kassan. I see you are in front of a new green screen. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. It was interesting getting everything set up, but we're here, and as you can see, we're gonna make it happen no matter what.
I like that. Yes, no matter freaking what, we're gonna make it happen. Now, as far as the special guest goes, Mr. Lil Ooch, you're not so little no more. But how are you doing today, sir?
No, the day has been bad. Chase Bank has been terrible. Chase Bank sucks. They can't even make a debit card right. I waited a week for this, and I can't even use an Apple Pay.
Damn.
It sucks.
I'm so sorry that you're going through this right now. But hey,
It's like the DMV on steroids.
what the fuck? This is great. Yeah. So, anyway, so it's good to have you finally on here. It's been a while since you've been in any of my videos at all. I think the last time people saw you in anything,
It was like your TikTok.
Probably like a reaction.
well, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like
Probably.
in an actual video? Probably a reaction.
Yeah, not we're not talking no TikTok. We're not talking the none of that crap. We're not doing that. But yeah, thinking about the last time you was on here. Matter of fact, it was probably on this couch. But
when Super was there.
Exactly. So the folks that are real ones that have been around for a very long time, they're probably looking at you right now saying like, holy shit.
Yeah, probably.
Another one.
Yeah, man. So we did. There was a point in time where we did joke about what we're gonna call you now, because you're not Little Ooch. You're like. But then there was a joke about calling you Middle Ooch.
It just sucks. It does not sound good.
Right. So we scrapped that. So since then, for those that have not seen or heard, because if you guys watch my streams, sometimes we'll be playing Master Chief Mondays. He'll be on there. Papa Ooch will be on there. This guy will be on there, right? And he goes by the name of Modified now. So
yeah, that's true.
He's Mr. Modified. So
Now I'll be Modified, aka Lil Ooch, because I'm still the youngest.
that
true.
is true, and that's always a fact of life. Okay, remember that. But and you know what though? You know what you do have? You're the smartest one out of all of us. I can tell you that right now.
IQ Ooch.
IQ. Oh!
Oh, damn.
You're the smartest for sure. Yo, tell us how many AP classes you're in right now.
It's AP US, AP CS, AP Physics, and like another one.
Never took an AP class in my life.
Bro, if I could take AP lunch, I totally would have. If I could take AP gym, I totally would have.
Yeah,
I knew that was coming.
Hell yeah. Fucking, but yeah, no, that's good. That's what I'm saying. Good on you. So keep that up, because like you're gonna go places for sure. But I want 10%.
Not Chase Bank. Not Chase
No,
Bank.
definitely not there.
Not Chase Bank.
Yes. All right. So with all that out the way, we're settling in right now, right? There's some there's some comments that we're gonna be going over before we get into the nitty gritty of what we're talking about here today. I know Kai got something to bring up as well. So yeah, we're gonna have another banger episode per usual. But to get more of the formalities out of the way, for those that are trying to support, you're trying to hear your name at the end of these episodes, you're trying to watch some extra episodes in addition to these main ones, check us out over on Full Power Podcast on Patreon. That's Full Power Podcast over on the Patreon page. If you have a comment, question, concern, business inquiry, fan art, or you're trying to sponsor or collaborate or whatever the pitch might be, hit us up, fullpowerpod@gmail.com. That's fullpowerpod@gmail.com. And another hit us up on the Bluebird. Oh, we're on Twitter at fullpowerpod. So now that that's out of the way, so yeah, there's just a few things outside of the last two bigger discussions that we had on last week's episode that for those that don't know, obviously full transparency, I take some of these discussions and I put them over on my main channel as their standalones, and there was more comments on those videos than our own, because the comments that we had on the Full Power Podcast episode itself, it was just a lot of like, great episode, what's going on, like just the check-in comments, which is always nice and appreciated. But like one person did say like that they think Trunks has the capability, but prefers to play games and train. So I guess what they're referring to is like, I guess his computer smarts.
But Trunks?
Yeah, because remember Trunks, he's not he's not like Bulma.
Yeah, no, he's ass. Dude, when it comes to that shit, I mean.
So let me ask you. So you're a guest, right? So from your perspective, really quick, I just came to me right now. So you're still in your teen years, right? And you're still watching anime.
Yeah.
Right? Do you read any manga?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. So do you read Dragon Ball Super?
No.
Okay. See, that's what I fucking thought. All right, that's what I figured. Okay. So you haven't seen the superhero movie yet either, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I watched that.
Not he hasn't watched it yet.
Oh, interesting.
So I want to ask you a question. Okay. Now, if I was to tell you that a certain character got like OD strong, but he only fought for 3 minutes, would you say or just assume that he was just stronger than Goku and Vegeta?
I mean, it depends who he's fighting.
That's a smart answer. That's a smart answer. We're gonna leave it at that, right? So just hold on to that thought, and then we'll watch the movie later. I'll show it to you. But yeah, So basically, right now in the manga, they are telling a story of what happened prior to this movie. And you remember Great Saiyan Man?
Yeah.
Well, Goten and Trunks are basically now Saiyan Man X1 and Saiyan Man X2, the cleanup heroes. So when you hear that, how do you feel?
Hey, Gohan.
Hey, Gohan, yeah, right?
Hey, Gohan.
How do you feel about that?
About what?
You know,
make that more direct.
the usual, I just wanted to hear your gripes with these superhero characters.
We don't need them.
That's what I was looking for.
Damn.
If we're being real.
That's what I was looking for.
Wait, so everything in the manga is before the movie?
Not everything, but before
this arc.
actually, well, yeah,
This
yeah,
arc
technically
right
yes, actually. Yes.
Oh.
Technically,
Because I was
yes.
gonna read the manga because Dad told me I was gonna be on the podcast like 2 days ago.
Well, don't worry,
so
you're not
funny.
missing much. As far as like this current arc. Like,
But then
what
I
they're
had
taking
midterms to study for, so I was like,
Smart man.
either that.
Taking care of them responsibility. I appreciate that.
in. Yeah, midterms already. That's crazy.
Yeah, wait, what? Midterms already?
It's second quarter ends today.
I'd be forgetting there was 4 quarters.
Oh,
There's 4 quarters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how gone I've been. There's 4 quarters in this fucking.
all right. Well, yeah. In any case, Kai, what did you want to bring up before we start talking about some more bullshit on here?
Oh no, please go ahead because I think it'll fit in quite nicely.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see. So I'm looking off of, and this is off of the. I took the discussion about there would be no Gamma 1 or Gamma 2 without Saiyaman X1, Saiyaman X2, right? Because that much was definitely obvious out of the last chapter that we got. And of course, there hasn't really been anything of more substance since then. Outside of people just like talking about the same stuff about whatever you can possibly imagine. So this person said that they thought it was a bit odd that Hito already had info on Cell before Magenta told him about it in the superhero movie. I didn't think that was weird, to be honest, because that's his grandson. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he had the data,
Right.
like from what, like the one what Trunks and Goten,
Yeah,
like, took.
the disc. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, until we finish this little ass arc, like the progress into the movie, I think we'll understand more in that, I guess.
Yeah. Anything else to add on that, Guy?
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. And so then, and as far as, well, remember when I mentioned how like Goten and Trunks were like talking telepathically, and I was like, well, since when could they do that, right? This person said that don't forget Goku read Krillin and Gohan's minds in Dragon Ball Z. But then I realized, but was it that, or was that also during the time when he was talking to them from King Kai's though?
No, that was directly, he touched their forehead and straight up read it. I remember that.
Okay. See, I forgot about that, to be honest. It's been a long ass time since I've seen those freaking episodes. Have you even watched? I want to ask you, did you ever watch all of Dragon Ball Z from start to finish at any point?
Not start to finish, but like
You've seen like random episodes. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. You get a pass because you're young, but you know, that's required viewing if you're in this bloodline. Okay. Okay. Let's put it that way. All right. Required viewing 100%. Okay, so this person real quick, right? They said, so basically another reason to dislike Goten and Trunks cuz the Gammas are trash. That was a very like odd thing to say. Just because like, for one, it sounded like the comment was a comment that was in a direct response to the title of the video. And it wasn't like a comment that like was made after like watching the video.
I mean, that comment don't even really make sense. We're
Right.
gonna be real.
Yeah. So if I break it down, so let's put it into the perspective of, okay, they're trying to answer the title, which again, for those that don't know, the title I put was there would be no Gamma 1 or 2 without Saiyaman X1 and Saiyaman X2. So then when they say, so basically another reason to dislike Goten and Trunks, why would you hate them?
You wouldn't hate them, like motherfucker was gonna make something anyway.
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't gonna be Game of 1, Game of 2, it was gonna be something else.
Right.
But
so,
I mean, he has he has alphas and betas, so like,
Right.
you know, with using like that knowledge or whatever, Gamma isn't Gamma next.
that's what we
That's
were
what
saying last
yeah,
week.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it don't fucking matter.
I think honestly, I was like, hold on.
I mean, at this point, it sounds like he's just trying to hate on Trunks and Goten.
That sounds what it's more likely what it is right there. Okay.
I always liked them, but like,
How do you not like Goten and Trunks is my
well, yeah,
question.
that too. I just don't fuck with like the superhero shit.
Right.
If
yeah, I know.
anything, like
I know-
the
I
way
know
they're
you
using
don't.
them, like I don't. That's the one thing I don't fuck with. But it is what it is.
What do you think about this guy?
100% agree.
Yes. Okay. So Mr. Lil Ooch, what are your opinions on Goten and Trunks anyways, for starters?
I mean, all I know of them is just Gotenks. That's all I know.
Honestly, that's okay. At least you know Gotenks. At least you
He's growing up with them. If you really think about it.
Yo, that's
If
facts.
you really think about it, he's growing up with them. We grew up with like Goku, Vegeta, and all that.
Wait. So are Goten and Trunks like third years or second years in high school? I don't even know if they confirmed that or not.
What you said, third years?
Third or second? I feel like they're around there. I don't think they're seniors.
If
No,
they're
they're not-
junior,
they're
they're
not-
like me.
They're not seniors. They're not seniors.
Yeah. So I think that's funny because Lil Ooch is literally Goten and Trunks' age right now. I would give or take ballpark. So like, do you think them being superheroes right now, kind of following the footsteps of Gohan, do you think that that's like cool?
I mean, I guess it's like their idol. I guess like Great Saiyaman.
Weak. Great Saiyan, man.
Yo, they trying to be like Spider-Man, Spider-Cuz. Helping out.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh my god.
Spider Cuz. I love Spider Cuz. But yeah, no, I mean, but so then the second part of this comment, they said the Gammas are trash. Listen, I wouldn't go that far. I didn't think they were trash at all, to be honest.
I'm not gonna hate on them.
There's no reason to hate on them, really. You know, like,
No, I like them.
yeah.
Yeah, they were cool. I just wish they, took it to the next step as far as, having Cell or fake ass Cell or whatever the fuck this shit was. What do we call it?
Cell Max.
Yeah, Cell Max. Yeah, if he had a purpose to actually absorb them, it would make the story 100% better.
I'm waiting for that fan made shit to see how his version of that would have went, because that's what everyone expected.
I mean, once you think of Cell, you think he's absorbing to gain his next power up. So like, it's not rocket science. They just fucked up.
They did.
They just fucked up. But whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, you don't hate on the Gammas, right?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't hate on the Gammas. There's really no reason to hate on them. Like, they were there. They had a purpose, even though the purpose was misguided. But they figured it out along the way, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I thought that was interesting enough to obviously bring up, just because of how like wild it was, how they put it. So then this other comment, this last comment that I have, this is off of the DBZ music that gets us hype in the gym, right? And then that's the part of the conversation last week we were talking about, like, all the bangers from the Broly 2 menu music to the Cooler movie, right? So that was a fun episode. And that was a fun discussion. This person said that the Cooler movie got me into harder rock, and I still listen to most of the songs from that movie to this day. And they always go into any new playlist I make. Same with the Slug movie. Dragonfly is such a fucking banger. I gotta listen to that one again because I don't remember that one, to be honest. But it is very nice to hear that there are some folks out there that are still rocking out to all the rock music and stuff like that. So let me ask you this, Mr. Lil Ooch. From the Dragon Ball Z episodes that you have seen, in comparison, because I know you've watched Super.
Yeah.
Right?
Yup.
So you remember how Super sounded, with the soundtrack, right? Had the very Japanese West or Eastern style, the background music. But Super's soundtrack is a little more modernized, and people don't really pay too much attention to it in comparison to like the drastic differences that like Dragon Ball Z's had. Because when you watch the Dragon Ball Z Japanese version, it sounds very like old school Japanese anime, where a lot of the music is very like I don't want to say orchestrated, but got a lot of horns
Soft.
and okay.
Soft.
I wouldn't say soft, but like, and then like when you watch the English version, it's a lot, there, especially with the movies, there's a lot of like rock, and like, I mean, the theme song was Dragon, rock the dragon ball. Okay, so yeah, you're cultured enough, right?
Uh-huh.
So my question is, what would you think? What would you prefer? Would you prefer the original Japanese scores, or hearing how the English version sounds with a lot of those tracks? How do you feel?
If it slaps, it slaps. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I like that answer.
Cause I like both of them. Like,
Yes.
if it's just good.
And that's how I know we're related. Okay? Because you can like it all.
Just depends. That's how we base animes nowadays.
Off the opening.
Off the opening.
If the opening
talking
trash,
about?
the anime trash.
And it's very rare if the opening's actually ass and the anime is like actually good. Like that, you don't see that a lot. And I can't even recall like one of those, to be honest, at this point in time. I would have to like really dig in.
Like a bad opening?
Like a bad opening, but a good anime.
Sometimes the opening is not bad, but like once you hear it enough, then you think it's good.
Is
Mid.
skippable bad?
Ooh.
Oh.
Skippable bad. Well,
I mean, if you're on a time crunch, kind of gotta skip the opening.
like like I'm the type to like not necessarily listen to
Oh,
the theme,
yeah.
the opening theme song every time. Like if I'm binging type shit, I'm skipping
Exactly.
That's
after
different.
Yeah.
That's different.
if we're talking about like
Just-
episode to episode.
If you're binging, then it's okay, but you at least have to hear it on the first one.
On the first one.
On the first episode is acceptable.
Yeah, yeah.
First and last. First and last.
Okay, sure, fine.
I never listening to the endings.
Nah, see, now you're fucking up.
Okay.
That's a waste of time.
Oh,
That's a waste
okay,
of time.
Okay.
Unless we're talking about the only endings I've actually listened to is probably like Fairy Tale or like
You gotta listen to like
maybe
once.
even Bleach a little bit.
Like at least once.
Depends.
Nah,
It
hold
depends
up,
if it's
though,
really
'cause
catchy.
Jujutsu Kaisen's ending, like, really
Yeah,
go crazy.
Juju.
Yeah.
Which which
It was the-
remind me how that went, because I feel like that one I do was that the oh no, I'm thinking of
That was-
no, that's Fire Force.
that's Fire Force.
Ah,
That's Fire Force.
I caught myself. Wow,
That was a banger though.
how did
Nah, but yo, like when it comes to endings,
Hold on, I got you.
there are certain endings that are like actually fire that I've stuck around and listened to. Like, but it depends on.
I think it was
The-
Lost in
I
Paradise.
don't even know, bro.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
See,
Like Naruto got a couple, Bleach got a couple, Fairy Tail got a few, and then like I don't know after that. Like as far as like good endings
Nah,
that I would stick around.
Super's, what was it? 73 centimeter window or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? That ending? That went crazy.
Yes, sir. That one should have been an opening.
Reality.
Nah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it could have.
it could have. It
Yeah.
could have went either way.
Some endings should be openings. Like I don't know how they
True.
get that mixed up.
The 100
Some
one.
openings should be endings.
With that too. Like what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Nah, but
I played that on Osu.
Ooh, I haven't played that shit in a long time. That's a fun game. But yeah, no, yeah, as far as the music, it's always good to know how to appreciate both, especially when like you're in the mood. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like when it comes down to like if you are trying to work out or you just want to have that energy, you're gonna take songs from both sides. You know what I'm saying? Because like how the fuck you not gonna have Super Saiyan 3 theme in there? You know what I'm saying? How are you not gonna have any of Broly's themes in there? But then how are you not gonna have like Limit X Survivor in there? You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear that shit? The fucking and you know what the funny part about that song is? Limit X Survivor, it catches you off guard. Cause like you could not be ready for it, even if you are ready for it. But then once you hear the initial dun, 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 and then it goes into the like the main like little riff, that's when your shit starts rising. Your spirit starts fucking rising. You start getting that hype, that blood boiling a little bit. And then as soon as the lyrics start happening, you better strap in. Because then by the time they build up to that fucking chorus, it's over. There's no control at that point. Then it's just like now you are the characters in the anime. And you just all energy rocking out. And then it's a great time. And then by the time the song's over, you're just like, nah, I should have had the fucking full version.
That's arguable.
How the fuck is that arguable?
It depends on the song.
It depends on the song.
Oh, but I'm talking about Limit X Survivor though. Like specifically.
The one that you were just saying?
Yes.
I wouldn't even get the full song, to be honest.
Fucking guy
It wouldn't make my playlist personally.
Okay, so give me, what is the best shit you could think of right now?
I don't even. Oh, because I haven't been on my anime. Like, I would literally have to go like in my anime log type shit and like just listen to some of the like the openings, and then I could respond to that.
What are yours, Kai?
Sheesh, for like specifically for openings and endings, like
It doesn't matter from where it is.
I can tell you right now. Good Enge.
Thank you. Lisa. Yeah, see, that's just a banger. That shit's a banger.
Nah. Good. Definitely Good Enge. Inferno.
Is
That's from Fire Force.
I actually have shit. My phone's over there, but I ain't looking it up because I actually I have like a little anime playlist. There's not a lot of songs though, but it's some of the openings. Definitely, I got a couple on
Go
there.
get it. The people need to know.
I have a couple on there from like Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail got a lot of bangers. You never watched Fairy Tail though. Fairy Tail got a lot of bangers. Like they have like Fairy Tail. They have good endings too. Like, yeah, I got a lot.
I never seen Fairy Tail, so I don't even know.
I only watched the first 100 episodes.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Akame got killed. Got some good.
I never seen that one either.
That's a good anime right there. I would rewatch that shit.
I need
Again,
Register from SAO.
I'm
Sword
not.
Art.
crazy.
Oh yeah, Sword Art.
You're not there yet.
I was about to say, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm there yet. I literally.
Sword Art got some good ones too.
But see, look,
Yeah.
Lisa started that shit too. She was there before Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer got a good one too.
Yo, even Demon Slayer's their second one. That shit was really good too.
Yeah. So you know what the funny part is that a lot of we've just been going off on like all these good ass songs, right? But then,
but it translates into good anime.
No. I get that. But the point was like it was the whole discussion between like the English version and Japanese versions, and then like it's good to appreciate both. However, then there's the part where, and a lot of people like especially like you're among the super young generation that don't even know this, but like back in the day, anime openings and some endings, they had an English version for the original Japanese version.
I know, like One Piece had the English version, but it was like kind of whack.
Nah, it was.
Wait, which one?
It was like a rap. Like they had a rap for the opening, I think.
Oh shit.
Instead of
Yo, GTs.
Oh, this was okay. Thank you. See, Kai, that's why you're here. All right.
Because he said rap, and I immediately
Yeah. Have you heard that one?
I never watched GT.
Good.
What? What do you mean
Wow.
good? That's crazy. Good. Come on, coming
The
from you?
disrespect.
Depends.
How you
It
fucking
depends.
gonna
You see-
disrespect GT
you see,
right
it
now
would
on
have
this
to be,
podcast?
It would have to be GT Kai or some
That's
shit like that for him to be able to watch that because
GT Kai.
like you see what I'm saying?
No.
He said
Because
GT
because
Kai.
No.
I'm telling you, because I ain't sitting through that fucking shit again unless it's like the good episodes.
But still, you can't tell him that. Don't listen to him.
I just know Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Gochita.
All right, well, there you go. That's a good start. That's a good start. But yeah, I mean, like the theme song for the English version is not a very popular one among a lot of the fans, but it's popular here. Okay, it's popular here.
Definitely not the English One Piece one. That one's kind of whack.
But the Japanese version of GT is a very good song too. The Dan. Have you heard that one?
Oh, I heard that one.
Yeah, see, you're familiar. You, just by your face, you don't like that one.
That was kind of chill.
I wouldn't download the whole song. Is that an ending or opening?
It's a fucking opening.
It sounded like an ending. I'm not gonna lie.
It could be an ending, yeah.
You think it sounds like an ending?
It sounds that. Yeah.
We use it as an ending. What you talking about?
Yo, you're right. We do.
It's our ending.
That's not
It's
hype.
our
That's,
ending
you see,
theme.
shit like that. That's not hype.
But it's like-
it's not
Yeah,
hype, but
exactly. That's why it can go either way.
What are we talking about?
It's like a-
that's an ending.
Depends on the mix, though. I guess for
It's
that
a soft opening, so it can be an ending.
Like if that like if we're gonna go on a ranking system here, like to distinguish a good anime, if that was an opening, like I would feel type of way.
Brandon wants his opening to be like,
Nah, they
bass.
have to hit me.
like.
to get-
Okay, wait, no. I got you on this one. Ready? You know what I know you cannot deny as a fire fucking opening? Rumbling.
You're gonna have to like sing it or some shit.
Oh,
Break free.
Wait, what was
That's the Attack on Titan one.
Okay.
Fuck, all I wanna do is dude, that shit is crazy. That shit goes way too hard.
You see,
That's the greatest. That's the greatest opening of all time. Oh, ever.
oh, hold
Ever,
up,
ever,
hold
ever,
up.
that's
ever.
crazy. That's kind of crazy.
No.
Ever.
Not
I'll stand on that
Will we
right
get
now.
copyrights right?
That's
Yeah, no,
that's
don't- That could be. That. I've said that shit on my stream.
That's kind of crazy.
I'll stand on that.
Attack on Titan,
Firm.
some solid openings. Their endings, though, however.
On the topic of Dragon Ball,
Not
though, do you think Heshala is soft?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's like soft to mid.
soft mid.
Yeah, because it's not like soft, but it's like it's just mid. I would skip it personally.
That's
I would probably hear it, and once I heard it, all right, I'm not
Like you're
listening to
opening
it
up
no
the
more.
episode with like good spirits. Like
I can't. No, I don't want good spirits. I want fucking death.
Like what if something bad happened? You need a break. You need,
I
like,
want
a little
destruction. That's what he wants.
Still. Yeah, no,
demolish.
can't.
Look at my stats.
Okay, so since I started this whole thing, Kai, what do you think is the greatest opening theme song of all time? It does not have to be Dragon Ball.
I don't think there is one. I really like.
That's hard.
That's
See, the reason why it's so easy for me to answer, because there's a lot of good ones. Like, a lot. Like, there's a lot that when I hear it, it hits me in so many different ways.
exactly
Right.
Okay.
I get you. But the reason why I'm saying rumbling off rip is because when that song dropped,
Yeah.
it made me feel types of ways that I've never felt with any other song. And I'm like, holy shit. This song is actually
Because
crazy.
it was like metal.
Well, no, it's
Yeah.
not just because it's metal.
Like it was like different. Like
It was
because I never heard like
it's the transition.
yeah.
what transition though?
Because it goes from like
Like I would have to personally hear
it's
it
a
again.
screamo.
I would have to hear it again
Nah.
to kind like describe it.
It wouldn't. I wouldn't consider it a screamo song because when I think of screamo songs, I think of bands that they're screaming throughout the entire song.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
right.
Yeah. So like for this, there's vocals, there's like singing, and then like the only part they're screaming at is when they.
We can use like 5 seconds, right?
No, listen. We're not trying to get fucking shot over here, okay? Please. All right, but yeah, that's the reason why I could say rumbling off rip is like the best opening of all time, just because like of the mood it puts me in, the vibe it gives me, the energy, and the fact that how well it fits with the story in which they're at in that show. Obviously at the same time. That's what, of course, makes a great fucking opening. You know what I'm saying?
Soul Eater had a good opening too.
Which one?
I would have to.
Dun-it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's the best one?
That's not the best.
Not the best.
That's
That's not the best. That's not the best.
I'm just going on the tangent again.
Yeah, no. And I need an answer to this question.
I can't answer it right now.
What is the first one that comes to mind that you think is one of your best ones?
I don't know, bro. Like I haven't been in the anime realm since Bleach.
You better think. Kai,
Better grab that phone.
you better grab that shit.
Nah, bro.
What is yours?
That's for you, bud. I don't know if he has one.
You don't have one?
He don't got one.
You don't have one.
He don't got one.
You know I'm right here, right? You can't avoid the question.
He doesn't listen to openings.
Listen, he watches a lot of anime. You know how I know? I look on Crunchyroll, I'm like, what the fuck? Who's watching this shit?
I mean, like the more
that's a mixture.
the more anime you watch, the harder it is to say what's the best because there's like a lot of bangers.
Yeah, that's why I can't pick one and put one above all the others, because I do feel like there's a bunch of them that deserve, like, you know, that 10 out of 10 type of shine, because it's like you said, it's a completely different type of feeling.
I feel like you would have to like make like a top 5, top 10 list and then like rank
I think
them.
top 5
like
would do it,
top
yeah.
5 would do it, and then you would personally rank them like what one you would actually listen to the most. Type of thing.
So
That's fair.
So what you're telling me is this is gonna be an extra then.
Yeah, it would have to be
Ranking
probably.
anime
I feel like
songs.
it already is.
Right. They got a free preview. So there you go. Good. Nice. Thanks for coming, guys. See us on Patreon.
Patreon.
All right?
I don't know what the price is.
Check the tiers. All right. The other let me whip out this picture. So I saw this on Twitter and I was very quick to
It was the picture shit.
yeah, I was very quick to be like, oh, this is going to be a great discussion, right? So the post is pick one. And I actually retweeted it on the Full Power Podcast Twitter. And the picture is literally 4 different versions of Goku. First one is Super Saiyan. Second one is Super Saiyan 2. Third one is Super Saiyan 3. You want to guess what the fourth one is?
Super Saiyan 4?
Yeah, but you have to kind of like picture it though. So it's like the first one, Super Saiyan 1 is like Frieza.
Frieza's.
It's Frieza with his shirt ripped off, like pretty much like 80% of the way or whatever.
Wait, send that to me.
Okay.
And then the second one, Super Saiyan 2, that's when he's fighting fucking Majin Vegeta pretty much, or is about to, fresh. Like he just transformed and shit. That's clean ass animation too, right there. That's probably one of my favorite ones. Not gonna cap. Third one, Super Saiyan 3.
Oh, okay.
I think he's fresh Super Saiyan 3 in the air,
About to fight.
probably about to fight
Fat
Boo,
Boo.
Fat
Yeah.
Boo.
Yep.
And then Super Saiyan 4, the motherfucker's probably facing Shenron.
No.
Wait, not Shenron.
No.
Fucking no.
That's the first time when he was fighting Baby
Baby.
Vegeta.
Okay, it was either Baby
That's
or
when
fucking.
he just hit the form.
He finally
Oh,
in. You can tell
yeah,
by the background.
I remember that.
That Super Saiyan 2 picture was a really trash choice, in my opinion, because that was during the
I
Kid
agree.
Buu fight.
I agree.
Was it? Oh yeah, it was the Kid Buu fight.
Yeah. You can tell by
Yeah. That's Kid Buu. It's Kid Buu.
So yeah, so the post says pick one, so pick one. And you could pick one.
For what reason? That's
For
what I'm
whatever-
saying. Right?
And there was a like a poll, I'm assuming.
No, there
So
wasn't.
you got to see like all the votes or anything?
I don't think there
Or
was a
no?
poll.
Like it's
no.
quite literally just pick one.
Yeah.
Like you can't
There's
like
no
pick, what do you
poll.
what do you
Damn.
mean pick one? Like what are you talking about?
Honestly,
I thought it was gonna be where it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got to see the
Nope, it wasn't. It wasn't a poll at all. This motherfucker just said pick one, go.
yeet.
Yeah.
I gotta eliminate Super Saiyan 4 because I never watched GT. I never watched GT. Like, cause that moment doesn't
That's
hit.
okay.
But that's valid,
he
though.
can have that because he hasn't seen
He
it.
can
so it's
have
fair.
that, but I'm still digging you.
But it's like Super Saiyan 4 is not even. It's not
Honestly,
canon.
It's not even
Nah, like,
canon though. Is it not?
Nah, you can have that. You can have that.
Okay.
But like honestly, I do think you're hoeing yourself though because that form is
No,
like, just so you know.
The form is dirty.
All right, if I watch GT, I might change my answer, but I'll pick Super
Yeah,
Saiyan.
that's fine.
I'll pick Super Saiyan 3 because it was like, it's even further beyond. And then yeah.
I was gonna say, yo, Uch is gonna grill the shit out of you if you don't pick Super Saiyan 3 after this is Super Saiyan 4. I was like, you only have one way to redeem yourself right now.
Thank you. You knew.
Well, one of my favorite features on Super Saiyan 4, if anything, is like the red Kamehameha.
Ooh,
That
the
shit
10
was
times.
that shit was
Oh,
fire.
yes, it is.
Outside of that though,
Or like, yeah, I like the red because like red on top.
well, yeah, I like that too.
But you fucking voted her off the island first.
Because I never watched it. I don't have ties. I don't have personal ties.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean Super Saiyan 3 though is the obvious pick, because Super Saiyan 1 is just regular. Super Saiyan 2 doesn't necessarily have a purpose. It's just
Okay. So let's do the opposite. Instead of picking one, eliminate one.
Yeah. Smart. You go.
I mean, honestly, like ignoring the specific pictures that were chosen here,
Right.
you know, just talking about the forms.
Right.
Which one I would eliminate? This answer hasn't changed for me. I would have eliminated Super Saiyan 3.
Oh my god. I can't even play a sound effect for
That's
that. That shit hurts. That shit hurts me so hard. But I can understand why.
Are you eliminating based off looks
No.
or like based?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
I mean, he does have no eyebrows.
If he, nah, bro.
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
I would. I don't know, bro. I mean, if
It's like, why? What else would you rate it on? Like power? Like what? You gonna?
yeah, no. If we rated on power, then I don't think there's a point.
Nah.
If we're rating off of looks, though, I would probably eliminate Super Saiyan 1 then, because I like the spiky hair in Super Saiyan 2, and then like
And then he got like
Exactly.
the blue
And the sparkles.
yeah, the sparkles, you can't go wrong with
Sparkles.
sparkles.
Can't go wrong with
Super Saiyan
sparkles.
sparkly.
So, sparkly, yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. What about you?
I would literally, if I'm picking one,
To eliminate.
to
He's
eliminate,
gonna eliminate.
I'm
He's
eliminating.
gonna eliminate 2.
No, I'm eliminating one.
Really?
Same
I'm
movie.
eliminating one.
I did not think you.
Is
would
this
do
the
that.
same reason?
I'm eliminating one just because that's. I mean, like even though it's iconic, but if we're going in the whole like look route, then I would just like the one with the best look is 3 for me. Next to that is 4. That's a very close. Like they're like right there. Like you could barely tell the difference as far as like which
So
one's
then-
more.
So then, what were you rating it off of initially? Like the moment the form came out,
So
like the feeling.
So that's the thing, and that's why I wish this post was not as vague as it is.
Yeah.
Because that should just say pick one. It doesn't say like okay, like how you were
Off of
saying, like
what?
off of what, right?
Like it's deeper than that.
It is deeper than
It
that.
is deeper than that.
Yeah, because if we're going off moments, I would pick 3 off rip.
Which form would you want there to be like more light on? Or
3,
like- I would say 3.
3, and why?
I've always
Because
said that.
yes, because we did not see it enough for the times that we did see it, and every time he was using it, it was always on some. Oh, I can't hold it.
It was too much energy.
It was too much. My fucking shit. Da, 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 da. Right? Like, and then even whenever he would whip it out in Super, it was the same shit. And now it's almost useless.
Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 3.
GT 2.
Yeah, like, and GT it was worse because he was a kid.
He had an
He
excuse.
had So then it was like, okay, now you really can't handle this shit because your body is like fucking
Dunzo.
minuscule. Exactly.
I just like. I mean, if Super Saiyan 3, like this is my thought process. If Super Saiyan 3 is like not as used and shit like that, I would appreciate it if they actually utilized more of Super Saiyan 2 than Super Saiyan 1. Just because of like, you know, Super Saiyan 2 is obviously stronger, and then like it looks cooler overall,
Yeah.
and you know, like why we gotta stick to Super Saiyan 1? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like that shit.
See, for me, for 1 versus 2, 1 is very cool, but I like 2 more because I like the spike, but I definitely like that, you know, that electricity vibe.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was just I'm harder, better, faster, stronger. So
Yup.
why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was perfected, and that's another reason I would knock 3 off the list, is because I personally didn't like the design of it. And then if you want to talk about power, that's pointless, because the higher the number, the better the power, or in this case, just spin the fucking color wheel at this rate. But
Yeah.
But for Super Saiyan 3, like, it was never a stable form. I didn't like the appearance of it, and it was hardly ever used in the first place. 2 really seemed like that perfect. 2 seemed like what Ultra Instinct was gonna be before it was a thing. You know, like, it felt like the most stable shit that was out there for them.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you on that. As far as the whole, like, what you could wish more light on, like, obviously I would want 4.
But
to
4
I
just-
would want 4.
4 hasn't been
4
released, really. Like, like if we're gonna really, if we're gonna be like true to ourselves and shit, we can't even say 4 right now, because it hasn't been a thing in the actual fucking manga or the anime. So it's like, that's a wish right now.
they're literally building up on it, though.
Okay, all right, they're building up
There
on
you
it, but
are.
we need to see it first.
I know, we do.
And then once it's alive, like for real,
Alive.
once it's the real fucking deal, then that's probably gonna take over. I mean, we would imagine and hope.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, like, not basing it off of design, but just kind of like, I guess at least for Goku in this next description, but I would definitely pick 4, because the more I think about 4, like, he didn't feel like Goku in that form. He felt like Kakarot.
Because of the tail. That's one of my favorite
But
features.
I'm not talking about just because he looked like a monkey, but, you know, like, he was a little more arrogant with it. He had that dark Batman voice that he was, you know.
Yeah.
He had that black vibe to him. You know that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
no, but yeah, no. Super Saiyan 4 is legit, but yeah, you think they're gonna tune it up if it actually ever fucking happens?
100%.
I don't know if it'll have the same look though, like the red. I
that's-
doubt it.
That's what I thought you meant by tune-up.
It's not gonna be red.
It's-
It's gonna be green.
Because of Broly!
Imagine. Nah, bro.
Nah, that would
legendary
be
Super
crazy. That shit would be literally crazy if that's how it was for him.
Nah, yo.
Here's the thing.
I want them to bring back the tails though.
I do too. But when on the topic of 4 in and of itself, when that shit gets brought in and like remodeled or whatever, I feel like they're not gonna have the red fur.
Yeah, that's what
I think that they're gonna have the fucking brown fur, and then Broly will have the green one. Just because.
That's weird.
It is weird.
I mean, I'm okay with the brown, but Broly getting the green.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, this dude, he has his own fucking rules. That character is freaking OD.
No, I wouldn't want them to have no brown fur.
But that's the thing. I feel like if they're gonna
gotta change it, though.
exactly, they're gonna change it to differentiate it from the GT version. Like the chances of them literally giving us the original Super
0.
Saiyan 4 to in for a new, like, brand, whatever year it is at the time when that shit comes, for them to do that,
I would rather them have
The
like. I would rather Goku have like white fur.
no, that's Super Saiyan 5.
Exactly.
Can't do that.
Exactly.
Absolutely not.
Can't do that. Can't do that. Even though that's just fan
Or
made,
even
can't do that.
or even yellow.
Nah.
I don't even know.
Gold,
Like gold, something.
That's Super Saiyan 6. All right, can't do that. Can't do that.
Yo.
Can't do that. Listen, I came from an era where that is what we had, was Google Images. Okay, and whatever the
Facts.
right. Okay, and I and during that time when all we had was the fucking the anime, we had the art books and the random magazines that literally reported on Dragon Ball Z news. Google. We had Google. We would just type in this shit, and when we saw Super Saiyan 5 off of fan art, Super Saiyan 6,
Super Saiyan 100.
this shit, no, it went up to 10. Okay,
I looked up Super Saiyan 100 as a kid.
Bro.
like those things. I'm telling you, people, like the fact that Gohan has the white hair in Beast, people already, like, they call him Blanco, son,
That is
and that's just fan made, dog. That shit is like, but yeah, no. Super Saiyan 4, I think whenever that shit comes, Primal Instinct, like I've been saying for years,
He's gonna have brown fur.
I have a feeling it's gonna have the brown fur to basically emulate the original Ozaru type, you know. Because when you think about it, it's like, why do they have red fur in the first place?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
it didn't really make
Because
sense.
it's cool.
Because Super Saiyan God.
nah. But hey, because remember that one conversation we said when we're like, yo, how come Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta had red hair?
Right.
Remember that shit?
That was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope.
But think about it. Why did he?
We don't know.
Exactly. But now with all this newfound information, you try to tie that shit in with things that happened in the fucking 90s, and it's just like, your head is.
Yeah, you know what's crazy when you think about it? Yeah, like imagine if the red from Goku's shit transferred and then cause bro, didn't Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta have like brown fur? If I okay, so I don't know. But it don't even make sense.
So you're saying the fucking body
the body fur transferred to the hair, and then we got brown fucking regular ass fur.
So it did a palette swap.
Pretty much. Which
Nah.
was weird as fuck.
That shit is that. Are you looking up the pictures?
What do you mean? It's still red.
Is it still red?
No. That's browner.
It's like
That's
a
browner
dark, it's like a
fur.
dark.
That's
brown
maroon. That's like maroon.
Get your fucking maroon 5 ass out of
That's
here.
literally maroon.
Maroon.
shade. Bruh.
Who says
Oh.
that shit?
Hold
I
on.
don't know. Nobody's saying maroon.
Hold on.
I'd be like, no, that's turquoise.
Dead ass.
No, but if you okay, hold on.
That is brown.
It's literally the same red. It's just darker.
No, the fuck it's not.
Look, you have this one.
Nah.
You are gonna tell me.
Look.
That Super Saiyan
It's
Goku-
just darker.
No. Get your eyes checked, Chase. Get that shit.
But it's still
Get the-
red.
no.
It's still red.
No, that is not red.
And when do you get like?
No.
where'd the best
I gotta
spawn?
give it to him. It's still red. It's not the same red.
It's not the
It's not the
same
same
red.
red, but
darker
it's not.
shade.
It's
a
not
darker
brown.
shade.
It is more brown than it is red.
The darker shade.
We gonna have this debate in 2023 on the fucking Super Saiyan 4 fur.
Yo, it's okay. It's okay. You know why? Because things like hair color don't matter.
Yeah! Oh my god, we're done. Moving on. Bring up what you want to bring up, please. Yo, because the funny thing you say that, someone literally tagged me in some shit that I saw on Twitter that Bulma's hair color in her actual debut that wasn't Dragon Ball was fucking purple.
She dyed it.
We'll never know. We'll never know. So yeah, what did you want to talk
man.
about?
I can't. I think it'll go on for for way too long.
Okay, so this is what, next week?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, in that case, I think you know what time it is. And it is the Patreon shoutout. All right. Here we go. A special shout out to Jayante Sheridan. Thank you. Shout outs to Jarek Rivera. Thank you. Shout outs to Louis Barnett. Thank you. Shout outs to Mark Wesley. Oh, there you go. The applause. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Shout outs to our boy, Mr. Wash. Wax out, wax off, stay
Keep
fresh.
it clean.
Yes, and stay clean. Shout outs to Soul Awakens. Thank you. Shout outs to Travis Boyette. Thank you. From the land of the rising sun, our boy, Juice Thank you all for your patronage. And if you want to hear your name shouted out at the end of these episodes, feel free to hit us up on the Full Power Podcast Patreon channel over at Full Power Podcast. Link in the description below for your shout outs, for the extras, and some super exclusive behind the scenes on some things that whenever we can post for stuff that's worth posting. So hit us up over there for the extra content and the official support, because obviously it'll help us in the long term and whatnot and building up. Obviously, we're not at the studio right now, but you know, maybe we could get some foam pads and put over here whenever we come over here.
Dragon
you know what I'm saying? All right. And if you have a business inquiry, comment, question, concern, or fan art, or you're trying to help us out in any way, shape, or form, fullpowerpod@gmail.com. That is fullpowerpod@gmail.com. And Kai, I need to hear it.
Wait, does he know it?
Do you know the Bluebird song? I know, son. Let's go!
This is the whole thing.
On the Bluebird at Full Power Pod. That was fire. So
That was great.
That was actually very great. So, brother, do you have anything left for the people at home?
Stay fresh, stay clean. That's it.
All right, Kai-Kat-san, what about you?
Keep your hair colors in check.
Fucking Toriyama. Yo, you got a release date?
A release
Yeah,
date?
you got a release date?
For what? A new can of hairspray?
No. No.
Wait, what?
Do you have a release date for what's going on with your room?
My I don't see a room.
The people want to know, Kai. They know they're not
That's cool.
stupid. They're not stupid. They know what's coming. Do we have a street date?
No.
Fuck. All right.
To be to be continued.
Okay. And Mr. Lil Ooch, the guest of honor, thank you for coming on and joining us here on the podcast. Hope you had a great time. Do you have anything left for the people at home?
Man, never give your debit card to Chase Bank.
I knew that was coming.
He's really tight about that shit still. So, where can they follow you if they want to see what the Mr. Lil Ooch is up to nowadays?
Nah, he's IQ Ooch.
IQ Ooch.
IQ Ooch. Modified anywhere. Twitter, I'm modified 47.
Oh, nice number.
Oh my god.
Nice number. All right. So with that, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in to the best anime podcast that you will ever hear. This is podcast in general. It's been your boy, Ooch, the lethal one, brother Ooch, the homie of all the Kais, Kai-Kat-san, and Mr. APIQ Little Ooch. Take care of yourselves. May the power protect. Keep it locked, loaded right here on this podcast. Stay safe, stay clean, and stay the hell inside. We'll see you next time.